Before this episode starts, I just want to say thank you so much to all of my Kenvians out there for your continued support and just being absolutely amazing in general. And also a big thank you to all my patron Kenvians out there that contribute to PapaKennMedia through Patreon. Thank you all so very much. And now, let's get into the episode. Hello all my Kenvians and welcome to a brand new episode of Discovering Steven Universe. Today the episode I'm going to be reacting to and reviewing, will be On the Run, which I believe, as I mentioned in the previous episode, based on the thumbnail, seems that it may have something to do with Amethyst. So yeah, definitely intrigued to see what's going on here. If it's called On the Run, maybe Steven runs away from home, or maybe it's a story about Amethyst rebelling, or something along those lines. I don't know. But let's find out and begin On the Run.
Whoa. How are they going to get out of this one?
No homeboys on the run.
Oh, that's how. You're back. Hey, it's those things from the Galaxy Warp. Let's bring them home.
We can't have them reactivating and fixing the homeworld warp. Hey, Steven, check this out. Kaboosh! Please, this is serious. Their purposes, even if it meant we could never go home.
We chose Earth. Wait a sec. So that means...
So why is Amethyst so upset?
The no homeboys!
The what?
The no homeboys! It's a book series about these boys who have no home. So they travel around the country, living in boxcars and riding river rafts, solving mysteries. They had a successful run until the disastrous graphic novel adaptation. But my favorite story is this classic one, where the no homeboys are chased across the countryside by a mysterious pursuer.
I was actually expecting that to happen sooner.
We're on the run.
I don't care about what all the others say.
We're on the
Well, I guess there are some things that will just never go away. I wish that I could see that there's no better place than home. But home's a place that I have never known. That's why we're on the run.
Ooh, I guess I'm getting some additional information on Amethyst.
Enough food for me and a raccoon.
Here we are. Welcome to the kindergarten. What do you think?
Wait.
It's great.
Sure is.
Wait. The kindergarten. I remember Peridot said something about reactivating, or I guess it was reactivating the kindergarten. So okay, so I'm sorry to interrupt the episode, but I really want to try and think through this. So Amethyst isn't from Homeworld. She was actually made on Earth. She's from the kindergarten. So Homeworld gems were creating new gems? And if... I don't know, I assume that maybe the Homeworld gems are evil, basically, or they just wanted to kill humans, or maybe the gems created in the kindergartens are meant to be evil, or something. I don't know. But that just... Oh, that has my mind spinning right now, just trying to put this all together. But I'll continue on with the episode, and hopefully I can piece together some more of my thoughts for the end. Again, I apologize for the pause.
Here's the hole I came out of.
Hang on. What?
It's my hole. Look, it's me side.
That was creepy.
Got that good hole smell.
You came out of this hole.
This is where I was made, dude. One day just...
So...
Oh my
what
goodness.
about the other holes?
Out, we won. Stop. Let me shut this place down so the Earth would be safe from parasites like me. Amethyst.
Oh,
That's
no.
enough.
Pearl?
Stephen, I'm sorry. I never wanted you to see this
Am-
horrible
Ameth-
place.
I think Amethyst hates herself.
You just...
Oh. Oh, jeez.
I'm just an embarrassment to you.
Amethyst! Wait!
Oh, no.
I don't want to stop this. You can't beat me. I don't care.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna let you stand there and remind me of everything I hate about myself. I never asked for it to be this way. I never asked to be made. Amethyst.
Amethyst! Please, no more! I know you're upset, but I can't bear to watch you two hurt each other.
Oh, crap.
Amethyst!
Oh, no.
Amethyst! Amethyst! Amethyst!
This is like my entire existence. You want to pretend that none of this ever happened. You think I'm just a big mistake. No, Amethyst. You're not the mistake. You're just the byproduct of a big mistake.
That isn't any better.
No, that's not. I just never thought of this as you. None of this is your fault. You didn't build this place. I'm sorry, Amethyst. I hope you can forgive me. You're the one good thing that came out of this mess. I
Aww.
always thought you were proud of that.
Aww. Oh.
Crystal gems forever! Now let's go home so Steven can sleep in a bed.
Ugh. Well, that's a creepy way to end the episode, to say the least. Right, pause the episode. Okay. Wow! Wow! I continue to be impressed with just how much they can fit into these episodes. And... oh... I mean, I was impressed with the fact that, and you know, count this as one of my favorites for sure, but I was impressed with the fact that we were getting to know a little bit more about Amethyst in general. But I wasn't expecting it to get as emotional as that. I didn't expect to find out that like Amethyst hated herself. And she so closely associated herself with that horrible place. What was it that she said? The bad place that reminds her about everything she hates about herself. And I'm sorry, but still thinking about that, it's making me tear up again, because that's I mean, you know, self-loathing is just such a horrible thing to have to deal with. And oh my gosh, that that was such a powerful episode, and I don't know. It gives me a completely different perspective on the relationship between Amethyst and Pearl. Because, I mean, obviously, they've had their spats. It's been less so in recent episodes. And they were even, really... They seem to be really getting along a few episodes ago, back on Warped Tour. But then, this just... regardless of whether, they have their fights every now and then or not, it's that's just a clashing of personalities, but... just, again, seeing the relationship between Pearl and Amethyst, not only being, a bit more firmly established, Amethyst's past, or at least a big aspect of it being revealed, and then just this true sign of love between Amethyst and Pearl, when Amethyst gave Pearl that big hug there at the end before they teleported back. This was just such a magnificent episode. Absolutely. It may be hard for some of the ones coming up to top it, because based on the thumbnail I saw, and yes, I know, shouldn't pay too much attention to the thumbnails, but based on the thumbnail, it looked like it might be focusing on Lars more, so, I mean, they've had some good episodes with him for sure, but I don't know, just in comparison, it's probably going to it's probably going to pale in comparison to, this episode and the other ones that have come before it very recently. Trying to think of, again, annoyances wise, I have none for this episode. I have 0 annoyances, other than just, well, and it's not even annoyance, it's a question. It's I want to find out more about what those machines were. I mean, obviously they had something to do with the kindergarten and possibly unearthing the gems that were created there, but what are they exactly, and what was their purpose? So yeah, that would definitely be my question for this episode. As for a quote of the episode, by far the best one has to be, well, just in general, what the conversation between Pearl and Amethyst when Pearl goes into the hole to talk to her. And the line, as always, kind of paraphrasing here, but you were the one good thing that came out of this place, and I thought you were proud of that. Again, paraphrasing, is not exactly what she said, but it's just, it's a perfect thing to say. Especially after that kind of flub that Pearl had a little bit earlier in the conversation, but yeah, there's just, I don't know what else to say about the episode. It was just so good, and like a lot of the more recent episodes, just so powerful, and I love it. I absolutely loved it. I know some of the commenters have said that, now I'm getting into the real, truly good half of the first season, and I definitely believe it. Now, don't get me wrong, I have pretty much loved, maybe not all, but most of the episodes that have come before and fall into the first half of the first season. But my God, you all weren't kidding. It's some of these episodes are just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I mean, I know I said I was going to try and think a little bit more on the kindergarten and what was going on there, but the episode itself, expanded on that to the point where I really didn't need to. But yeah, just everything it revealed here, more information about finding out what the kindergarten was in general. I expected to learn more about what a kindergarten was if one of the gyms brought it up, but not just right out see it. I didn't expect that at all. So, you know, well done to the show's creators on that part. But yeah, this has me ready to watch another episode right now, so I think I may actually go ahead and do that. So, as always, everyone, please do let me know your thoughts on this episode. You know, any of your own favorites, annoyances that you might have had with it. You know, is this something that maybe just, you know, I didn't pick up on just first viewing and being honestly overtaken by the emotion. But yeah, of the emotion of it all. Just, I loved it. I loved it. If the previous episode got 1 thumb up, this episode gets 2 thumbs up, for sure. And now it is time to move on to the next episode, and that will be Horror Club. Again, with the thumbnail kind of focusing on Lars being covered with some sort of green light. Whatever that means. But thank you everyone for joining me for this episode of Discovering Steven Universe. I look forward to your thoughts down in the comments and continuing the conversation. And until next time, I am PapaKenn, and I will see you on the next episode. Later.